What is up, guys? This is guitar video lesson number 182, the song As You Are by Charlie Puth, and first of all the song's in steady tuning, and there is nothing else to say, so let's get started with the first right away, which should sound like this. And this is how it works. We start by putting our first finger onto the second on the third string, and our second finger goes onto the third on the second string. And now we have to be careful because we have to palm mute the sixth, fifth, and fourth string. That means we put the palm of our right hand down here on the strings, and we only need to mute the sixth, fifth, and fourth string, because now we use our thumb to pick the fourth string once. Like this. You can hear it's palm muted. Now we pick with our first and second finger, so with these two, we pick the third and second string together once. And then we mute them again. Then we pick the fourth string twice with our thumb. And once more, the second and third string together. Now we put our third finger onto the fourth on the fifth string and leave our first and second finger where they were. So we were like this in the beginning, and now we just add our third finger and put it onto the fourth on the fifth string. And now we pick the fifth string once with our thumb. Now once the second and third string together. Now three times the fifth. Once more, second and third. And once more, fifth. So fifth, second and third, fifth, 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 second and third, fifth. So far we've got and now we put our first finger onto the second on the fifth string, second finger is now on the second on the third string, and third finger is now on the third on the second string. And now we do what we did in the beginning. So once the fifth, once second and third, twice fifth, second and third once. And now we simply lift our first finger off, empty fifth string once, second and third once, three times the empty fifth, once second and third, once fifth. So just as on the second chord, fifth, second and third, fifth, 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 second and third, fifth. Now we put our first finger onto the second on the third string, second finger onto the third on the sixth string, and third finger on the third on the second string. And we maintain our rhythm, so we go sixth, second and third, sixth, sixth, second and third. And now we go sixth, second and third, sixth, 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 second and third, sixth. So we go. And now we leave our first finger where it is, lift the second and third finger off, and put the second finger back into its starting position, so onto the third on the second string. And now we pick empty fifth, second and third, empty fifth, second and third, empty fifth, second and third, empty fifth, empty fifth, empty fifth, second and third, empty fifth. So just as on the chord before. And if you're now like, Max, that is not what the beginning of the song sounds like. Well, you are correct, because we have an intro, and this intro is actually nothing else than the first half of this verse. So we start like this. First half of the verse, and then whole verse over and over again, till we get to the chorus. But before getting to the chorus, we have, of course, to take a look at the pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus starts with one of the chords you already know. So we've got our first finger on the second, on the third string, second finger on the third, on the sixth string, and third finger on the third, on the second string. And now we go sixth string, third and second, sixth, sixth, third and second. Now we lift our second finger off and pick the empty fifth string, second and third, 3 times empty, second and third, empty. And now we put our second finger onto the second on the third string. So we leave our third finger where it is, lift our first finger off, and now we put our first finger onto the second on the fifth string, and we go. And that is already the whole pre-chorus. We play that riff twice, and then we can finally get to the chorus. So now let's jump right into the chorus. So we start just as in the first, so we put our first finger onto the second on the third string and our second finger onto the third on the second string, and now we pick fourth string, second and third, fourth, fourth, second and third. Now a third finger onto the fourth on the fifth string, fifth, second and third, fifth, fifth, second and third. Now we put our first finger onto the second on the fifth string, second finger on the second on the third string, and third finger on the third on the second string. We go fifth, second and third, fifth, fifth, second and third. And we do that twice. Now we lift our first finger off, put our second finger onto the third on the sixth string, third finger onto the third on the second string, and pinky on the third on the first string. And now we pick sixth, first and second, sixth, sixth, first and second. And we do that twice. And now we put our first finger onto the fifth over the first and second string, just like this. We don't need any other fingers on the board right now. And we pick fifth string, first and second, fifth, fifth, first and second, and we do that twice. And that is the whole chorus. So now let's get to the last part of the song, which is of course the bridge. And I've got some good news for you guys, because we already know how to play the first half of the bridge, because it's the exact same riff as in the pre-chorus. So we don't have to talk about that again. And during the second half of the bridge, we just go. So just as in the chorus, the exact same chords, and we pick fourth ones, third and second ones, fifth string ones, third and second ones, fifth string ones, third and second ones, fifth string ones, third and second ones. And now we have a short break because now we have the bass guitar playing some riff, and then we just go. So first finger onto the third on the first and second string, and then we just continue as we would during the rest of the chorus. So we go. And that is already the whole bridge, and that is already the whole song. I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Helps me a lot. Keep on subscribing, and if you want to stay up to date on what's going to be new on the channel, and check out my Facebook page, link is down in the description. And if you want to get a sweet discount on all of the games for all of the consoles, and check out g2a.com, link is down there as well. And if you really want to support the channel, link to my Patreon page down there as well. And as always, I hope that I will see you guys next time.